come to that, whatever. And then we had a meeting one day, and it did.
What happens in that meeting? What's said? Is it Simon saying something? Is it the boys? Is it representatives?
It was us boys, which was great. Always how it should be like that, obviously. But I think it almost might as well have been representatives. What's really fascinating is those real serious moments. We wouldn't have a lot of them in One Direction. We were just kind of going with the flow and really happy, you know, for each other and stuff like that. But I think those kind of moments where you have to be selfish, it was an atmosphere that I never really felt in the band. Because normally, like I said, we're arm in arms. It's all this camaraderie. And then all of a sudden you get someone thinking more independently and more for themselves, which, by the way, they have every right to do, of course. But it just felt, the room felt cold that day. I can remember that in particular. I'm trying to find the right metaphor for it, but it was something where these are all the same faces that I've seen every single day, but I've never quite felt an energy like that in the room. There was this emptiness. And I think probably because we all knew collectively where it was going, you know, and there's probably some friction between those ideas. The thing that really bothered me was, and this again is naive, was so naive at the time, but I was adamant on having some kind of indication of, because it was originally said as, what's that fucking word we've used a million times? Hiatus.
Yeah.
By the way, it's just such a cringy word. So it was originally pitched as that. So I was thinking, I remember saying like, well, if I'm going to try and do some stuff on my own, and at this point I didn't even know what I was going to do, I was like, it'd be good to know how long this break's going to be for. So like, let's speculate. A year, 2 years, 5 years, 10 years, 15 years? I never really got an answer to that question, which I understand now, because truthfully, I don't think the people or person involved was brave enough to answer that question deep down. I think they probably knew the reality, and that's why it was tough.